What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I just want to do like a quick breakdown of a trade I took during the week, which was like even my only trade. And quickly, I'll try as much as possible to make this video very short. But there is something I really want to talk about, which is what is your pain threshold as a trader? Because a lot of times we think that pain or having emotions is only when you are losing, right? But also the most important part of pain to be able to control is the pain of winning. When you are in a winning trade, how do you act, right? Are you adding to your winners, or you are just in a hurry to want to take the trade? So I had a long trade from here on Thursday, right? And then it was doing pretty good, right? My overall target was this next zone above, this zone above, right? Which will have given me like a sort of like a target for a pass account that I was trying to get. But as you can see, market didn't get to the zone. But that's not even what I want to talk about, right? What I want to talk about is why this trade was going on, right? Based off of my plan and my strategy, upon the break of this structure and a retest of it, I'm supposed to get into another trade, add another position, and also just let the TP run, right? But obviously I'm going to close out where I need to. So I would share my CTrader platform to you shortly, and you will see what I'm trying to say. So risking 1% here at this point, then I had my stop loss moved from at this area because I had moved stop loss into profit, right? So stop loss. But initially I entered the second position to maximize my move in my direction, or the when market is agreeing with me, I like to press the move more. I like to add more positions to it, right? And when this happened, right, I entered into a position on one of my accounts, but because I was having the pain and the fear of giving back the profit I already made, I didn't enter on my bigger account. I only entered on one of my funded accounts. And even on the one I entered on the funded account, I closed out at a 1-to-1. I closed out the profit and then I just left the rest to run. So the morals of this lesson is to, as a trader, we ought to be able to learn that some days when we add more position, when we press our winners, market will retrace against you. It's painful to give back profit because at this point, right, I was up on this entry, I was up about 3.9%, and then eventually I got stopped at around 8:15 a.m. for about 2.5%, which in a way was painful. But what was more painful to me was me not following my trading plan of adding another position at this point, right? Adding another position, and then when the market was at this top, when it formed this failure to break to the upside and then a multiple rejection reversal, this is something that is also like a reversal pattern for me, that I often just close my trade and just leave the chart. But I didn't do that, right? I was being stubborn. Okay, having this thinking that market is going to go to the zone above that I'm looking out for. But regardless, if I had followed my trading plan to the T, and then I added one position here with this other position, this whole trade would have given me a 1-to-6, while I closed out for a 1-to-2.5 at the end of the day. So what I'm trying to say is, just as a trader, yet some people have this fixed 1-to-2, 1-to-3, but as far as I'm concerned, that does not work for me. And I've taught myself this is not something that is just happening to me, or it has happened over and over again, and I've done it several times. And On the days where market goes well in my direction, I've been able to capture a 1 to 8, sometimes a 1 to 11. So what you need to understand is there will be days where market will retrace against you, and it's going to be very, very painful, right? So basically I also learned about this approach, which is a psychological one, that when we are winning, our mind start thinking in form of like survivor, wanting to take the profit, wanting to run, whereas the market is still pretty much agreeing with us in whatever it is our position is. So what I would recommend is go check out this book by Tom Hogarth, Best Loser Wins by Tom Hogarth. It's one of the books that I've read and sort of like fine-tuned the way I have approached to trading, right? Of course, I will have been able to pass the challenge phase account. Let me see if I can share that with you guys shortly. Just a second. Yeah, so as you can see on this, so I'm currently up about 5% on this trade. If I show you history, if you scroll down, this was it. I ended up getting stopped out for about 2.5%. I was initially up in profit about 3.9, but that's it. I'm fine to give back some profit. It pays me to give back some profit than for market to keep going in my direction and then I closed out and run away or something. So it all depends on how matured you are, what is your level of pain, what's your pain threshold. So I hope you learned something for this video. I hope whatever I said makes sense to you in any way, and if you want me to break down much more about how I see the market and my approach of it, feel free to comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. But once again, check out this book, Best Loser Wins by Tom Hogarth, because there is more to the psychological side of what we traders do than just you looking at the chart and all of those things. Your decisions when you are in a trade, when you are out of a trade, are the major part of what is going on in your head, right? So I'm fully prepared. I'm getting myself ready over the weekend. I'm doing my mindset my mindset reviews. I'm doing my weekly trade reviews, getting myself prepared for the next week, because regardless of whatever has happened last week does not define me as a trader. I know that I'm already a profitable and a consistent trader. I need to just keep preparing myself, keep showing up, and let the market give its outcome. That's it for this video, guys. Peace.